new episode of NBA 2K16 MyCareer. I'm sorry I haven't gotten a video out in a couple days. I've been busy with basketball, but now it's good. You know, I get the day off. So, yeah. We're facing the Utah Jazz. And, yeah, we're on the Bulls. Like that last episode, I even got my hat here. It's making me uncomfortable, so I'm just going to have it beside me for good luck. So, hang on. Don't know why I'm doing this now. Here we go. Now we're ready. That was the...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Guys, let's dig into some of the players who might be, less known to the viewers and talk about some of the more underrated players in the league. Who would be your picks? Underrated guys, Kenny.
I like Paul Millsap. I think he's underrated. I think his value to the team. There's a bunch of guys on that Atlanta team that's underrated. Teague and Millsap. Markieff Morris down up in there.
It's a lovely night here in Chicago as we see an aerial view of Grant Park, Millennium Park, and gorgeous downtown Chicago. We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And, of course, Nikola Mirotic. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the whole day. Checked in for Gasol. McDermott comes in for Turner. And Freak subbed in for Rose. The Jazz also changing it up. Beals checked in. Rodney Hood subbed in for Alec Burks. And so in the game for the Jazz, Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem. Then there's Favors, and it's Hayward, and it's Neal in at the power forward. McDermott can't get it to go.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's Neal. Got a hand on it. They get it back.
What?
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Assisted. Dante Exum. Timeout for the Bulls.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Jimmy Butler. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 9th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
Outside Gibson to the wing right side. Count the bucket. Freak's got himself on the board with 3 there. Jazz trail by 4. The feed to Favors. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key.
Okay, really? Right now? Okay, we'll
see how they do.
All right, Doris, thank you. Taking on a defense like the one they're facing today has certainly got their attention.
You have to watch film on them for a few minutes to see how sturdy they are defensively.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no surprise they spent the bulk of their preparations getting their offensive game plan in place and ready to roll.
And it's Freak missing. Utah has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Over to the left wing. Hood. He nails it, and we're tied up. last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game, too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Exum kicks to Favors. The pass to Hayward. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah.
Sure. What?
You can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Some changes for Chicago. Portis comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Chalmers in for Jimmy Butler. Hayward hits them both. The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Portis, the pass to Gibson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Freak kicks to McDermott. They set the pick. Freak sets a screen for McDermott. Clock at 6. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Hang on.
Hood kicks to Neal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot to go to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up. The Jazz have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The Jazz making a switch here. Calderon's checked in. Chicago's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come. McDermott, no one around him, and it's good off the back rim and in. McDermott's got his first bucket in this one. Exum dishes to Favors. Here's Neal. Favors with the screen. Pass to Hood. Goes back up, and it's Favors laying it in. Favors has got 8 points.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
There's a good screen. Passes it to Freak. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Exum. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And stolen by Freak. Stolen by Exum.
Oh my, go and catch the ball.
Here's Hood. And it's denied. Chalmers with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Portis, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. In third, the Jazz.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Hood. Here's Morrow. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Spurs. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course Utah, 6.5 games behind them.
And seeing where Utah is, it's been a nice run they're on to start the season, especially when you compare it to the way it ended just a year ago.
Yeah, and there's an impressive buzz around this team right now. They're very capable of far more wins than they had a year ago.
And so Chalmers nails both of them. Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Kicks it to Calderon. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Chicago trailing here. Freak passes to Portis. This one for 3. McDermott can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Calderon, no good. Chicago with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Chalmers kicks to Gibson. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Gibson's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. The Jazz shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. And here's Exum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Neal. Misses from short range. Up in time. Can't hit. It's all tied in Chicago. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Okay, tell me, do you guys want to hear in my videos? No. Probably.
And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA.
I think Joakim can certainly make a case. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Pau Gasol. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Turner. And Freak subbed in for Rose. Freak in at point guard. Taj Gibson is out there with Portis. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Butler in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Calderon.
Okay.
Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And he gets it to go.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The pass to Portis. There's the pick. Butler from outside. And the basket good. Butler's got 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Butler. And stolen by Hood.
Get off of him and get back.
He dishes it to Calderon. Feeds it to Favors. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Favors having a good 10 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He had 20 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
5 to shoot. Calderon kicks to Favors. Shot's good. Favors got 14 points for the game.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gibson. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Gobert, the screen. Favors against Gibson. Up off the screen.
Okay, that was good shot defense, honestly.
And Exum puts it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, but they are piling up the points in the paint. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
No good from Gibson.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hood. Off target with his 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Freak passes to Portis. Gibson the screen. Calderon against Chalmers. Gibson setting a pick for Chalmers. Offensive rebound. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Pacers in Indiana.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Gobert the screen. Calderon dishes to Gobert. And it's Exum in the corner.
Nope.
It's good from long range. Exum's got 7. Now, Freak. Gibson a screen.
I thought he made it.
And through the first half.
This is getting weird.
Well, no doubting that was a rough second period for you guys. What are they doing that gave you so much trouble?
I don't know if I could point to one thing that they were doing that gave us trouble, but I think it really just came down to us playing 1 second behind them. We need to be a lot sharper and quicker with our decisions out there.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
I just like to see if I go into the locker room. Oh, I am. I saw me. I just want to be a starter. That's it.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors. Changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Chalmers comes in for Evan Turner. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. The Jazz also changing it up. Neal's checked in. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Taking a look at the Jazz. Exum and Burks, their backcourt. Then there's Anthony Morrow. Then there's Favors. And it's Neal in at the 4 slot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Cam's the 12-footer. Neal's got 13.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Inside, and stolen by Favors. An even 3-on-3 break.
That's a walk.
Shots good by Neal. Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Oh my!
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Favors with the ball. Noah picks him up.
Do it.
6 to shoot. Burks kicks to Neal. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Noah, the fast break opportunity. The kick outside to Butler.
Jimmy.
Butler missing again.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Favors with the screen. Exum passes to Neal. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 6 assists in the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Butler dishes to Freak.
I think it was smart for me not to shoot that.
Now here's Chalmers. Burks covering, and the basket by Chalmers.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now here's Exum. Defense is right there. Teardrop shot. Here's Neal. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls trail by 11. He feeds it to Chalmers. Noah the screen. Launches a 3. Chalmers' shot is no good. Utah has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And Favors kicks to Exum. Off target from three-point range.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yeah, during that break,
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Portis. Gasol comes in for Taj Gibson. Turner's checked in for McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Mario Chalmers. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. Hayward comes in for Hood. Alec Burks checked in for Jose Calderon. And Trey Burke subbed in for Exum. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Jimmy Butler is out there with Freak, and it's Turner in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Burke kicks to Hayward. Gobert, the screen. Back to Hayward. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, no. Block.
Noah with the block. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Four on the shot clock.
Boy, he just can't find the bottom of the net here. Really struggling to get it done in this second half. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Down low, Hayward. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Off the inbound, Burks' shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Dish now to Butler. It's tipped.
Good
Pass
hustle.
break. Here we go.
Okay, no good hustle, I guess.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Freak. Gobert pulls it in.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Burke with it, picked up by Turner. There's a screen. Here's Burks. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Noah with a screen for Turner.
Really?
Down low, here's Freak. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Yeah, I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Utah leading by 7. Burke with it. Gobert the screen. Here's Burke. Shot clock at 6. Hayward from outside. And that one's good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
The Bulls shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Freak gets to Gasol. At the elbow, it's Freak. Buried from 15 feet out.
Okay, that's okay.
Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Burke, the pass to Hayward. Burks in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Burke with it, out-defended by Freak. Turner with the steal.
Go.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Now here's Freak. Burke covering. Just 5 to shoot. Freak sets a screen for Turner. Off the pick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Jazz on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Burke dishes to Neal. And Utah again with the bucket.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Bulls trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
How does that always happen?
And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. A fast break chance.
Every time.
This is to Burke.
That's why I shoot
At the
so
top of the
much.
key, Neal. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And that one's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Utah. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Burke kicks to Hayward. The feed to Burke. And stolen by Freak. Puts up a three.
And
Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Shooting for Chicago. Gordon.
and making
The first free throw is good.
I'm not out. That's weird.
Hayward hits them both.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe.
83, 84, 85%.
That's good stuff. I mean, that's...
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor. Wait.
Bulls trail by 13.
Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate
And
over
here's
and
Freak
make your presence
on the
felt.
wing. Turner.
Quit being so soft.
Take the screen.
Gasol, a screen on Hayward. Here's Turner. And the shot is long.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Neal passes to Gobert. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Looking at the game Burke has been having, he has 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
And a wide-open look for Freak. That's short off the rim.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Shot's good by Neal.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You can't even drive.
Third personal foul.
Free throw good. Freak. Derek Favors checked in for Utah.
Freak. At the line for the Bulls. 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Now here's Burke. Gobert the screen. 5 on the clock. And Favors kicks to Burke.
Crap.
And Utah another 3.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the
I
Jazz.
can't ever
But Steve,
drive
you don't
in this
see
game.
this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on.
What?
And
Screw this.
clearly.
This game is just so dumb. I'm tired of it. Every time, I just can't even drive anymore. I think we should just do, like, I don't know if we're gonna do another game. 1000 BC? No, due by December 25th. I think I'm gonna do that. His free throw animation. I don't really want Al Horford anymore. I think I'm gonna want DeMar DeRozan. I think we're gonna go ahead and do another FanDuel. There we go. Okay. Yeah, yeah, we're not gonna play another game. I'll see y'all. I have to get in this. This is a dumb game. I'll see y'all later. Peace.